Hello everyone, I am your English teacher Richa Sharma from California Public School. I hope you all are fit and fine at your place. So, today we are going to start with our English language book as we are going to discuss today chapter 9 verb. So, during this chapter, we are going to discuss definition of verb, number of verb, and kind of verb as well. So, I request you all to have your pencil in your hand and open page number 71 of your book so that we can note down the important points or underline the important words which will help us to better understanding this chapter. But before coming on the book, we should know what is a verb, what do we understand by this word verb. So, verbs are doing or action words. These are the words which denotes an action. For example, here, drive, write, read, walk, talk, jump, run, swim. From all these words, you are coming to know about actions. So verbs are the action words, which denotes an action or a state of being that is represented, or the action or an action represented by the verb. So now if we discuss about 71 page number, definition of verb, we have discussed earlier through the picture. A verb is a part of speech which denotes an action or a state of being. Means क्या action किया गया है या फिर आप कैसा feel कर रहे हो, आप कैसे हो. Okay, so the next line please underline because it is very important. Verb comes from the Latin verbum. The word verb, this word comes from Latin word verbum, which means a word. Verbum का meaning क्या है? A word. It is so called because it is the most important word in a sentence. Okay. And next, there are 3 points which are discussed with us. The points are: a verb may tell us about these 3 things. The first one, what a person or a thing does. एक person ने क्या किया या एक चीज़ क्या करती है. For example, Hari laughs, the clock strikes. Clock strikes, clock चलती है. ठीक है, strikes. Second, what is done to a person or a thing. Second point is किसी person के साथ क्या हुआ है. What is done to a person or a thing. Hari is scolded. Scolded means डांटना. Okay, Hari is scolded and the window is broken. Okay, next, the third point is a state of being. State of being means आप हो कैसे. How are you feeling. Okay, for example, I feel sorry, I feel sad, I feel happy. Okay, like that one. So these are the 3 things which verb help us to know. First one is what a person or thing does. Second, what is done to a person or a thing. And then the third one is a state of being. The next thing that we are going to discuss is number of verbs. So, a verb must agree in number with the subject of a sentence. What do we understand by this line? That the verb, that the action, okay, which is done by a subject, it must be in agreement. It must agree with the subject of a sentence. If I say they is playing in the ground, then it is a wrong sentence because the subject and the verb is not matching. They are not in agreement with each other, because they is plural and is singular. Okay, so they are playing in the ground is a correct sentence. Okay, so this is the meaning of this line, that a verb must agree in number with the subject of a sentence. कि जो verb है वो जो उस sentence में subject का number है, if it is singular then the verb must be singular. If the subject, the person who is doing the action, are plural, then the verb must also be plural. Okay, now if we talk about singular form and the plural form, singular form, first of all I want to make you understand through this picture. When the subject of your sentence is singular, when the person who is doing action in a sentence is singular, जब वो एक्शन करने वाला एक है, ओके, सिंगुलर है, और द प्रोनाउन इज सिंगुलर, ही शी इट, you must add s to a present tense verb. Then you have to add s to a verb. As you can see here on the left side, there are verb eat, listen, run, practice, nap. Okay, so if the subject is a singular, then we have to add s to these verb, because we have to do it, because the subject is a singular here, and the subject and the verb must be in agreement with each other. Okay, so we have to add s especially with it. Okay, s or es. For example, Josie eats, eat plus s, too many sweets. Matt listens to music when he runs, listens, listen plus s, run plus s. Okay, next is she practices basketball every day. My dog naps for most of the day. And if you notice these sentences, then you will come to know all these sentences are telling about the actions which is done by a person, animal, or thing on a daily basis or on everyday basis, or the action which are habit of somebody. Okay, like he listens to music when he runs. Okay, it is his habit also that he listens music when he runs, and runs is action that he does every day. Okay, and my dog naps for most of the day means this is the habit of the dog, or you can say this is the normal day action, everyday basis action of the dog. Okay, so these sentences, present sentences will tell you about the action which is done by somebody on everyday basis, or which is a habit of somebody or something. Okay, next if I talk about plural form, in plural form we do not add s to the verbs which are given to us. We do not add s because here we are talking about more than two person or more than two animals or things. Okay, so we do not add s here. Here the present tense verb remains the same as they are given. If you look at the left side of the verb, play, invent, sleep, so you will notice they will remain same in the sentence also. Okay, because the subject are plural, because the subject are more than two. Okay, Perry and Bella play the violin. Okay, Perry and Bella, two person. They invent many interesting things. They, more than one person. Okay, next is babies sleep a lot. Okay, so these are the sentences you will if you notice these sentences carefully, then the verbs remain the same, or we didn't add s here. Okay, play remains same, play, invent, sleep, sleep, because here the subject are more than one. Okay, so whenever the subject are more than one, or more person, so we will not add s with the verb. Okay, and you have to keep in mind this thing, that these are also plural form, also tells about the action which are done on everyday basis. Okay, so if you notice, example on book, the first one is in the singular one, dog barks. The house looks good. Barks, they have added s with bark and s with looks. But if we talk about plural, dogs, now the subject is plural. So we will not add s with the verb. Okay, so the dogs bark, the houses look good. Okay, so please pay attention on these examples. Next, if we talk about kinds of verb, kinds of verb, there are two kinds, the verbs which are denoting, physical action and the mental action. Okay, for example, here, the birds fly in the sky, cats drink milk, or Ravi rides a cycle. Here also, if you notice, birds are plural, so we have not added s here. Cats are plural, s is not added in drink also. Ravi is a singular, s is added here. Ride plus s. Okay, so please keep this thing in your mind. So these all, fly, rides, and drink, they all are, action word. And the action may be following two kinds. Action two types के हैं, physical action as well as mental action. So what do we understand by physical action? Physical actions, these action or these verbs, refer to physical action that can be seen by other people. These words refer to those action, which can be seen by other people also. For example, here, the gardener feeds the duck and he paints the benches. Both the actions can be seen by people. Now next, if I talk about mental action, some action verbs refer to mental, the action which happens in mind, which cannot be seen by anybody. Okay, which cannot be seen, like she likes the bird, he loves his job. These are the action which cannot be seen by anybody, because these things always remain in our mind, or remain in one's mind. She likes the bird, he loves his job. So these are two types of action, physical action as well as mental action. Okay, so here three forms of verbs are given. These are really, really important to do. So these verbs have, three forms. One is a present or base form, one is a past, and the third one is past participle. And sometime, verb first form, verb second form, or verb third form. We can also say them like this. Okay, so I will read some of the verbs for you. Talk, talked, talked. Jump, jumped, jumped. Skip, skipped, skipped. Play, played, played. Kick, kicked, kicked. Agree, agreed, agreed. So like this, please give it a read of to all of these, form of verb till 15, and please try to learn them, because they are going to help you a lot in future. Okay, so please learn them. And next, if I talk about, present participle. So present participle, what does it mean by, or what do we understand by present participle? So present participle, which ends in ing, जो present participle है, उसमें जो verb है, in most of the cases it is ending with ing, like call, calling, clean, cleaning, look, looking, talk, talking. Okay, so here the verbs, end with ing. And प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल से हमें क्या पता चलता है, व्हाट डज इट रिप्रेजेंट? इट रिप्रेजेंट एन एक्शन एज गोइंग ऑन, और इनकम्प्लीट, और इम्परफेक्ट. Whenever we are going to use present participle, it means we are talking about the action which is going on. या तो वो action चल रहा है, अभी complete नहीं हुआ है. All these having the same meaning, whether the action is incomplete, or it is going on, or is it imperfect. Imperfect also means the action which is in continuity. Okay, so present participle means the word or the verb which ends in ing, and it tells about the action which always ends, or which is going on, or which is incomplete. Okay, so on the next page, 73, as I have already already spoken some of the verb, call, calling, clean, cleaning, ing. Okay, look, looking, talk, talking, end, ending, wait, waiting, kiss, kissing, wash, washing, live, living, love, loving. Okay, so like this, all the with all these present verb, in the present participle they have added ing. Okay, so this is all we have discussed, the forms of verb we have discussed, number of verbs, kinds of verbs in present participle. So based on this discussion, please try to do worksheet 1 and worksheet 2. In worksheet 1, pick out the verbs in these sentences and underline them. In the worksheet 1, you have to just read the sentences and underline the verb. Like in the first sentence, if we read it, the woman is crossing the road. So which action is happening here? Is crossing. Okay, which action is happening here? Crossing the road. Next is a girl is eating the cake. Which action is happening here? Eating. Okay, is eating the cake. They speak Punjabi. Which action is here? Speak. So you have to just know that which action is happening in a sentence. कौन से action की बात हुई है, and then you will feel really easy to find the verb out of a sentence. Okay, I wrote a letter. Which action is happening in this sentence, or happened in this sentence? Okay, so you have to concentrate on the action word, कि कौन सा action हुआ है sentence में या हो रहा है. And in the worksheet 2 also they have just asked about the mental action and the physical action. So you have to read the sentence carefully, and then you will be able to find out whether that action is physical or mental. Okay, with this, I hope I have cleared your doubts regarding this chapter. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.